up, y'all? It's Yaya with the Rising Dandelion, and I'm here to provide y'all the reading for 2025 for my last zodiac. Oh my gosh, I finally did it for the first time in like years. I always stop midway. But for Sagittarius, I got you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a wonderful reading with some dice, cards, and some other tools. This reading can be applied to anybody with Sagittarius in their chart, wherever it lies or transits. You guys can use this information to help you in 2025. Before I go in, make sure to like, comment if you have any kind of resonation, stories, or questions. Happy to answer. And if you need anything, I put the email here so you guys can just reach out directly. And yeah, let's get into it. So Sagittarius, what do you need to see for 2025? Hold on. No, we're going to do this right. Everyone at once. What do you need to see in 2025, Sagittarius? Wow, well, you guys are going to shoot off. This is like the Big Dipper. Very cool. So I'm going to leave it as it is, just because this is going to be a very quick reading, actually. So the first three that I'll go, because it kind of does like this. 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5. So the first three literally are just about threes. So things that come in threes is always pretty good, and this is actually equaling to 9, and that being the year of 9, this is probably going to apply to most of your year, Sagittarius, since you guys are also at the end of the calendar year. So when it comes to wherever you are in your journey, so this can be if you're in the beginning, maybe you're running into some blessings, maybe you're running into some like tests or challenges. It doesn't matter where at. I'm going to talk about both sides. So if you're like, wait, she said something that doesn't, I'm talking to everybody as a whole, doesn't matter. But whether you are in challenges because of Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, whatever the case is, because that is fire sign energy, so you're gonna be affected. This is where you really got to put in the heels, the anchor, the roots to yourself, so that way you don't get, you don't turn into a whole forest fire of situation of energy, because you don't need more chaos. That will be literally gasoline in the worst way. And when I see this next three, and it's kind of like on this calm down, I'm seeing it here like if there's an obstacle, there's going to be something to learn. But if you're learning first, then you're going to see your test. So it just kind of depends on what side you are there, for starters. But in this, in that second one, since I haven't talked about it, but learning the lesson, if you've been learning a lot in how to maybe self-control, or maybe you're doing personal development, maybe you're doing spiritual development, whatever the case may be, this is where you're going to be able to really take in those classes, those seminars, conferences, lessons, whatever, coachings, which I also do. That you can actually do those, and they will help. It will help a lot. This may lead you into that first pyramid or mountain of like, okay, I see what I need to do. I see what I need to put my trust into. I see where my investment needs to be. I see where, what it is that I have to do, but how do I do the things? So the last three that I'm seeing, there's going to be this like, as I was just talking about it, investment, this need to like reassess and where to move your time, money, and energy. And so like in the year of 9, if you're not taking that initiative to organize that energy in the triangle alone, so you are the energy, right? That is the energy part of the category, and your time, obviously. But organizing that, rebalancing that is going to be a really good way to start. And then when it comes to, this mountain, you learn these lessons, you learn a lot. How are you going to use this information that you have now and apply it to your life? So when it comes to applying, it's all about how you feel, how you feel during, and how you feel after. Because if you only like 2 out of the 3 things that I just listed, it's not for you. If you're having partial enjoyment and making excuse for the parts that you don't enjoy in that situation, connection, habit, whatever the case is, then it gotta go. Because everything should be at 100%. It's either yours or it's not. That's it. You don't need to be all in that, because you are a warm hearth, you know, keeping a family warm, feeding a family warm, you know, warm food, in the dead of winter kind of fire. You're not a forest fire that's needing 600 people to put it out. No, we're not doing all that. I'm going to bring you back down to earth because it doesn't need to be that way. Sagittarius. I don't even know. I forgot if I said Sagittarius in my chart, but I have Aries. And so I'm not going to say where. I'm not going to give my whole chart in these videos, but it with my Aries placement or placements, I don't remember. There is this natural essence of war that I have, and or this like ambition and drive, but I use it as war because that's just like what it makes me feel, because I don't see competition myself competing with anybody because I only compete against myself, but I see like when someone wants to try to disturb my peace, then it's war. And I've been in plenty of that to know what that feels like without saying like, oh, my placement is like this, because that's not the case. But when it comes to y'all, because you're like the book nerds of the fire group, you know, like I get it. Like uh-oh. Hold on. I don't even have a pause on this. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay. 6 minutes. Okay. And I'll pause because we can cut out. So my phone was going off, so I had to catch it. But as I wrap y'all's reading up, because that is okay. When you guys are looking in ways to investing into yourselves and not allowing yourselves to get sucked into your own emotions, your own thoughts, or allowing others to trigger you, because if they can trigger you, they can control you, and that's it. Like, there's nothing different about that. Same way with investing into yourself and deciding what is best for you. If you are picking things that are not for you and you're just kind of like, oh, this is what's normal, like, no, do things that are for you, because there are people who are happy out there. You're gonna get what, you know, you absolutely deserve all the way. You're gonna get what you've been working for. But if you're just starting, then allow it to come naturally. Don't try to rush through. The more you perfect what you're learning and what you're working on or working towards, and give quality instead of quantity and trying to make it all fast because you want to be there, it's not going to work the same. You're going to get roadblocked every single time, because that's what spirits do. They're going to redirect you because there's things that you're not ready for, because they'll just get you kind of all over the place. But for those that are ready, are going to see how like ready they've been because of all the things they've been through and all the things they've experienced. So no matter where you are in this beginning, that information can be applied repeatedly, because every day is literally a new day, and you're able to have these experiences without, you know, determining or feeling or, you know, anything. Like, you can just be present and observant and allow yourself to see what is best, what you've learned, reflect, and see where it is that you need to go. Because at the end of the day, it's about your highest good and your happiness. Ooh, whoever liked that one just gave me a little feel. So after all these threes, because I'm trying to move forward so I don't take all my time here, there's a 2 and then a 1. So we're actually counting down to your new beginning. This year is going to be like, I don't want to say a wind down, because you're going to get everything that you need. It's kind of like your cup's going to get completely filled up, and you're going to be like, oh my God, right? But you're going to have this amazing drink, and it's just going to keep getting filled and filled and filled and filled. And you're just going to, at some point, be ready for something different. Not that you're tired of it, but you need something else, because it's about sustenance to your body and to your spirit, and also to your spirits. But in this next one, it's like, whatever you're feeling tested, whatever you're tested with, whatever you're learning, whatever it is that you are actually working on and investing yourself in, wherever those 3 are for you, are leading into the opposite of all of that, right? And then by springtime, you guys are probably going to really see everything pay off then. It's going to be really, really, really cool because you're going to see everything really start to simmer down because you're not allowing these energies to control you the same way anymore. So they're not taking from you. So you're going to have more fire and more fuel for yourself. And so once all that's done, this too that I see, there's either going to be conversations, whether it's with spirit, yourself, with your circle, your world, work, friends, whatever, or if it's, you know, really having the moment of conflict, because that can also happen as well. We're going to be in Mars retrograde in the new year, so it's not surprising. I know we are probably still in it, or I don't even know if we still are in it. Oh my god, I can't talk. But either way, whatever ends up happening, it's like that conversation, decision, or conflict. Whatever these three are in that next experience after everything I was just talking about, you're gonna lead into your new beginning. So this could be happening, depends on what happens really. If you're really, really persistent and active and being on top of everything, then you could see this as early as June, at least the starting steps into it between June and August. But for most, I really feel like October into December, you're going to start to see those new beginnings pop up for majority of Sagittarius. It's going to be definitely before your season, but when you're ready for it, it'll be after your season. So with this one, I see with the bicycle part, it looks like this. There you go. It's moving forward. Bicycle's moving, everything's gun-ho. And it's really funny that it says bicycle because next year will be 2026 and that'll be the year of 10, which is a 1 and a 0. So that'll either be really fresh new beginnings or a lot of resets. But whatever ends up happening is going to happen for y'all's highest good. And I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing and knowing all about it because now I am going to do cards. Not done yet. Almost. Okay. Patience. I mean, y'all are fire signs, so for real, y'all need patience. But when you feel like you have patience and you get upset about not having patience, then that's where you need patience. Because then you guys are going to drive yourself wild. You guys are going to be in your head just thinking about the thing. And we know that you don't need that. But just the conversation's going to help. As long as you can keep yourself calm and process it, things are going to work out. Things will be able to communicate and talk about. But there's a lot of truths that are going to be revealed or understood or received at some point that involve you internally, externally, in the world around you to help you make decisions to grow and be able to move forward. So Sagittarius for 2025, what kind of cards do we need to see outside of the ones that popped up? So this is the new beginning that I was just talking about physically. This is all about like after this new beginning happens, how and what are you investing yourself into, and how do you continue to heal? Because this is the healing and peace card. Do you make yourself feel safe in your home? Do you make yourself feel, you know, be like you're able to relax? Are you in survival mode? Are you always trying to heal and recover? And yes, healing is never ending, but we can take a break. We can take a nap. So this is all about surrendering to letting spirit work how they're going to work if you're not used to it. And if you are used to it, then this is really where you're just going to have to find that ability to fully let go and let them show you what they can do, because even the things that you're going to experience may not be that bad. But if you're allowing yourself to listen the first time around and not like the millionth, then you're gonna start to see where you need to apply budgets and those bring the balance in, so that way you can burn steady instead of chaotically. Because I know maybe some people like burning that way, but that's just not, it's not healthy. Okay, I'm trying to help improve y'all's health here, but also that if you can't say no, if you have trouble saying no, then you need to start telling no to yourself to some things, but you need to say it nice. You need to say it nice. Okay, so if not, you got the right people around you, people you can trust and rely on to help you through the entire, wow, this sounds like someone, like this part here just sounds and feels like people that I've met and seen. And shout out. I don't know if you want me to shout you out. I don't even know if your YouTube name, but they know who I'm talking about because they'll feel it and be like, this sounds like me. Get it, yeah. But I could be this person that you probably already have friends, coworkers, people that you can really trust and rely on to help you feel safe and secure, or being able to feel empowered to let go and just trust the process. There's going to be also moments with having to speak your truth, and maybe they'll tell you it's not worth it. Maybe you just got to keep it moving, because that's usually what the case is. Sometimes you do need to speak up because there's certain situations, but whatever the case is, there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of peace in this process. And that's my 12th zodiac reading for 2025. Yay! I'm just excited. I'm excited to see how everything works out for everybody. I hope this helped y'all in some way, shape, and form. If you're using this to read your entire, natal chart, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to email me and give me all the tea, because I'm happy to help where I can. And I'm wishing y'all a very beautiful 2025. As my last video, this is the very, very last video I have done. I hope y'all enjoy your 2025. Many blessings and peaceful encounters and situations and homes. And I hope y'all have a very prosperous year as well. I hope Ganesha, God, spirits, Orishas, ancestors, everybody makes their way to bless y'all's home and lives to a greater year and ending to the chapter that we've worked through so hard. So being that we are at year 9, that is gonna be a big year. Brace yourselves, and y'all, if y'all need me, just holla. I'm happy to help. Don't get stamped. Okay, bye.